Hi, it's Mary. Welcome to another episode of A Woman Full of Soul, and I am here with Taunya with my Second Breath, which is a non-profit organization that she will describe to you in more detail throughout the video and as she explains what she does. But before we go into all of my questions, we are going to start with a ritual that's usually done when you come into meditation. And since she does things with meditation and she's going to be talking about that, and since we're going to show you some of what she does, we're going to show you what saging is and what that looks like. Also, just know that I'm very present to other religious groups and other different religious organizations, although I'm Catholic. So throughout all of the different episodes that I present, for A Woman Full of Soul, you're going to see different practices, you're going to see different religions or non-religions emphasized in some cases, and you're going to see people doing different things that you may not normally see or that you're not familiar with. And part of this program is also to expose you and help you to see really what a woman full of soul looks like in different capacities and in different ways and in different environments. So let's start with saging.
Okay.
So as she sages me, she's going to explain what saging is about and why we do it.
So before you go into any Native American circle, or you enter the circle, they sage or use copal. And it's a clearing. It's a clearing of your energies that takes off any negativity, because you don't want to bring negativity into the circle.
Right, and so you're kind of standing like you would while you're being wanded at an airport, only this is much more less.
She turns around.
Yeah, so she's just using a feather to fan the smoke that comes off of the sage. In some groups, it's called lighting up. There's nothing really that has to do with any Western understanding of that word and that phrase, but you're really just lighting the sage, and then there is smoke that's coming from it, as you can see here.
Mm-hmm.
And she just uses the feather to fan it. So you'll see it just looks like this. And again, it clears if there's anything negative that's attached to you or within your aura, is what they refer to it as. Then it removes whatever the negative energy is from your aura.
So we
your
come in
space.
contact with so much negativity, especially in the city.
Oh, definitely.
So this is a clearing ritual. The turkey feathers are used as a blessing, and they activate the clearing, and the buffalo tooth is for protection.
Which you would see that used in many other circles,
Yeah.
and part of other faith traditions. Yeah, and it's a really beautiful thing that's done. Yeah. So Tanya's going to talk to you a little bit about what she does every day and about my second breath. But before she goes into that, I'm going to tell you how I met her. So I was running through the park, training for a marathon, and I was on the 7-mile loop. And on the end of that loop, there was Kathy and Taunya. And I wanted somebody to take a photo, because usually when I'm training for marathons, I like to show people the progress that I've made, and I usually do that through a photo. So I asked them to take a photo, and then I realized that they had all this other stuff laid around them. These blankets were on the ground, and then they had some bowls, and so I asked them what they were doing, and they invited me to join. They were doing meditation, and they invited me to join their meditation circle, so I decided to stay and to join that, and it was a very beautiful experience in a very beautiful space, and it was I think it was sunny out, really sunny out that day. We ended up with a tan by the time we left.
It was a beautiful
It was
day.
beautiful.
Yeah, it was a beautiful day in Central Park.
Okay, so if you want to tell them about yourself, what you do every day, and my second breath.
Okay. What I do every day, I wake up very early and usually light candles because spirits can see candles. My mother can see who's passed on, and the sage is burning profusely.
Like strong right now. It's gonna knock us out, brother.
Right. And I do my spiritual practices, from mantra to bowls to exercise, qigong, and I have something warm to drink to activate my system, and then I have a protein shake because I don't really eat meat. I eat fish and lots of green vegetables, and so I need the protein shake too, and with Irish moss, which is great for your body. And then, I have a ritual of saying good morning to, there's certain people that say, there's a Native American who I don't know, that I met on Facebook, and he said he had to start his day with a positive vibe. So
Right.
he says good morning to me every morning. And certain people in India say good morning to me.
Right.
Jamaica say good morning. And we have this good morning ritual. And my daughter, good morning ritual, send a crazy picture or whatever. So, and then I do my second breath work, would be a treatment or just a meditation or just planning for one. And then I like to take my time outside in nature, and that's what I do like most every day. Yeah.
And then can you tell everyone what my second breath is and what it's about? And
My second breath came
yeah.
about by me teaching a class of meditation, and because meditation is not a religious practice, and sound is not a religious practice, the bowls and the vibration just help the ladies so much. So in the morning we would have a meditation, and then I had an exercise that I did with them that came with the module. I can't take all the credit. Okay. So it was my ideal job. And so I asked the ladies, if you could have your ideal job, what would it be? And I made up my ideal job. And then I thought about, why can I do that? And so I researched it, and it became my second breath for women who need meditation. But then it expanded to people, children, men, to all denominations, to everywhere. And so I followed that, and at first it was second breath, and then I made it personal, my second breath. So it teaches you to breathe your life
right.
in a whole different way. And since we can't breathe right now because the
stage is overpowering, we don't know if you can see the smoke. But
right. All right. I'm gonna.
Okay, so we're back, and we are talking about where your inspiration comes from. What inspires you to do what you do every day?
What inspires me? I go by the feeling.
Yeah.
I go by I may plan something, but when I look outside, I got to get out. When I see a bowl, then I gravitate toward it, and I have to play. So I have my set things that I have to do, but sometimes I don't do them. But I go with my passion. I go with my gut. Yeah.
Awesome.
Yeah, it's feeling.
And what is one challenge you know you are facing right now and you're trying to overcome?
Okay, so I just talked about a little bit of that, with the going with my gut and focusing and losing my focus. So I have so many things to do because I travel a lot, and when I come home, I have to do the regular things, the regular chores, and still my second breath stuff, and my daily practices, and I find it's just hard to do everything in one day. Um, uh, what I've planned in one day, not everything, but what I've planned in one day. So I make it like two things done. And I was like, where did the day go? And the time is moving so fast. So I need to either focus more, set more plans or less plans, and turn off the television. That came to me this morning. So I'm a music person, and I need to sing more. So I found that when I was listening to the music, I got work done.
Right.
And even when I'm singing, I can still do the work because it's more soothing and it's less distracting. So that's my challenge, and I found the solution.
You turn it on. That's great. Oh. All right. Who is one person in your life that has inspired you or touched you beyond belief?
Oh, wow. I get teary-eyed when my daughter.
Really?
Yes.
How? Why?
My daughter.
What about her?
Whoa, I get chills. She has prompted me, but she has directed me to do what I truly wanted to do. And she said, Mom, do what you're here to do. And that was like 15 years ago. And then I created my second breath. She's always told me she loves me. She's given me so much love that in the beginning, when she was a baby, I thought I was going to die. Because she was like, Mom, I love you. I love you, Mom. I love you. I was never told I love you so much because I didn't grow up in an affectionate family.
Okay.
And I thought actually that I was going to die because this kid was saying, my child was saying that she loved me so much. So she's given me a whole new life for. Her music is wonderful. She keeps on at it and keeps on. I love her stamina. She supports me in every way. So I give thanks for her, and she's my inspiration that keeps me going.
If there's one thing you could tell every woman, or you wanted every woman to know, what would that one thing be?
You are a divine, sacred spirit. And you have the power. The power is within you. Use it.
Is there anything else you want to add to that at all?
Well,
I'm making sure.
Now that I'm 71, but it was one thing.
There could be more deep
But
things.
now that I'm 71,
I mean, that's pretty deep. Like, really deep.
Yeah.
It really is.
Yeah, I do a whole retreat on that, on the power within you. And now it's divine feminine time. So we have more power. And I'm not just talking spiritual and, but the vibration of power, which has no religion. It goes out into the universe, but it's a positive power. It's a love power.
Right.
It's a light power. So, the other thing, because I'm 71 years old and I don't dye my hair, see, don't think because you're older that you have to get older. We have more knowledge than we believe, and we remember more. So don't let your mind play tricks on you that you're old, so you have to do this or you have to do that. I love surrounding myself with young people. I learn from them. And I don't know anybody else that's, maybe one person that's around my age. So whatever you want to do, and then again, it's the divine feminine. You have the power. And there is no thing about age. Go for it. Yeah.
If there was one way for you to explain a woman full of soul, what would that look like? Be
One word.
one word?
I evolved.
Okay.
Evolved, because when a woman evolves, and you keep on evolving. Once you evolve, you keep on evolving, and you keep on evolving, and you should keep on evolving. And then people see your glow, and people feel your glow. People feel who you are.
Right.
And you can go anywhere with that, and it goes out into the universe. So soul is eternal. The soul is eternal, and your light is eternal.
Yeah.
So when you evolve, the soul evolves. I just came to that realization. Yeah. So.
And you radiate more light too.
Yeah,
It spreads
you radiate
farther,
more
and
light.
you touch more people.
More positivity. I mean,
Yeah.
you just walk down the street and say good morning. Like I say good morning to the Native American, or the lady that accepted me on the beach. She let me meditate on the beach. We've been connected for years and years and years, and but we say good morning, and we share our light. So evolve.
I love that.
Evolve, evolve, evolve.
Awesome.
Yeah.
It's so beautiful. Really about growing and the spirit growing
Yeah,
and radiating.
yeah. Once it starts connecting with your soul group, and then it starts generating, and it starts generating. But don't ever stop evolving.
That was deep. Thank you. It's beautiful. And thank you for being part of A Woman Full of Soul today.
Thank you.
And as our last special treat, we are going to have Taunya play some of the bowls for you, so you get to hear her for a few minutes and understand a little bit more of what she does. I'm just going to move this back, and hopefully be able to see a little bit.
You gotta straighten that up.
I'm going to try. I want to get them to see. Just give me 1 second, guys. I got to miniaturize my...
Oh yeah, you want to see the bowls.
Yeah, we want to see the bowls. So I just got to make my tripod a little bit smaller. And then I'm going to try to... Okay, sorry. Fix this.
Yeah, okay.
Good?
That's good. That's good. Looks good to
Okay.
me. So these are singing bowls from what you call the old singing bowls with the energies. That's what they say in Kathmandu. So we start with the breath, and we call in the ancestors with the tingshas, and the breath, you expand through your solar plexus, and exhale. When you inhale, you expand through your solar plexus, and exhale slowly through your mouth. We do 3 cleansing breaths. I'm gonna, we use these to call on the ancestors. And that's just a little bit. So you come back with the breath. Breathe in deep and expand through your solar plexus like you're filling up a balloon. These are cleansing breaths. And exhale slowly through your mouth. Take another nice deep breath, expanding through your solar plexus. And exhale nice and long and wide. One more cleansing breath. And a namaste. The God in me honors the God in you. The light in me honors the light in you.
Thank you for tuning in for another session of A Woman Full of Soul, and we will see you next time. Bye-bye.
Bye.